Hi, I'm Becca, and this is my family. We've been living in New Zealand for the past 2 years, but twist of events, we actually ended up moving back to America. We've been living pretty nomadically here as we tried to figure out what to do with ourselves, but we just found out that we're actually moving up to Vancouver, the one in Canada, not Washington. Over the next few weeks, we'll be packing up our van and getting ready for an epic trip up to Canada. Follow along with us if you want, or don't. Whatever. We'll be having a lot of fun either way. Hello and welcome to this video. We're so excited because we are actually going to Canada this time. So from our last video, we were going to LA up the west coast. That was all canceled. That's horrible. But we came back to Utah, and so we're breaking up the trip a ton so that it's not any like horrible amount of driving with the kids. And I got my adventure hat on. We are actually with my sister-in-law, Billy's sister, and we're gonna go to this fun little hollow, and it's really pretty. We're just gonna have a fun morning with the kids. We slept here last night, and we went to a train exhibit, and it was so fun because William loves trains right now. So that was really good.
Train backyard.
So we will spend the morning here. We're gonna bask in the beautiful morning glow, and then we're gonna drive up to Idaho. So it's 3 hours from here, and then we're going to stay with his other sister that lives up there. And I think we're gonna have a lot of fun there too. There's actually quite a bit to see in certain parts of Idaho. So we made it to Idaho. We made it to our sister-in-law's house, and we had dinner with them, and it was really lovely. And so now we're going on a little hike to a waterfall. We've actually done this before, so we know it's amazing. It's just a little hike up, and then you can go behind. Why am I spoiling it for you? Let me just shut up and show you. Got your rocks ready for the waterfall? I don't even know how close we are. You're so cute. Hi. She's getting sprayed.
Oh crap, it's like raining.
Did you find a little cave? Wow! You're so cute. Hopefully it's not as loud up here. It is really loud. The waterfall is incredible. It is amazing. It is beautiful. I love waterfalls so much, especially big gushing ones like this. Anyways, it's just funny because I feel like we were in the same exact life position the last time we were here, like 3 years ago. We were starting a new job. We hadn't been to it yet. We didn't know what it was like, and our lives are all up in the air, but we're traveling a ton and seeing family, and yeah, so we came here last time. Nice wet butt. But yeah, just funny parallels that are happening right now. Anyways, I'm gonna head back down. Idaho is a weird place because you drive through it and it is boring and ugly. There's not a lot going on. But then you find these random little pockets that are just amazing. Like, look at this. It's so beautiful. Tell me about these rocks here, Billy.
Lava.
Oh yeah? Lava?
Yep.
Lava rocks? They are very sharp and grippy. There's a little boat down there in the river. Yeah, do you hear those trucks going over us? Minor detour. And to stop off at Best Buy. Thanks, guys. Love free bathrooms. Hi, good morning. It's a new day. So we're driving. We have 5 hours of driving today from Twin Falls to Pendleton, Oregon. We just got a hotel there. It seemed like a good break point. So we're gonna get there, get situated. We don't know what we're gonna do there. We might stop in Boise depending on how these two are doing in the back, but it's just crazy because in New Zealand, it feels like New Zealand has everything. Like you have mountains, you have beaches, you have forests, you even have redwoods there. Like it's kind of crazy how much is jam-packed onto two little islands. But one of the things that I think everybody came up with is like the Great American Road Trip with these huge wide open plains where you're driving for hours and hours and miles and there's nothing out here. Like this is what America has that New Zealand can't even touch. So it is kind of fun driving through that now. It's beautiful in a way, even though it is just open land that's boring, but it's also beautiful. I don't know. And we have driven, me and Billy, over quite a bit of the US continent. We have driven all the way from California to New York, and I don't know, we've seen a lot. So some parts are definitely prettier than others. We just got a lot of boring driving. Got lots of toys, lots of snacks. 4 more hours to go. Stopped at a park for a little bit. Get out of the car, stretch, get in some exercise. This park is really fun. We liked that. We actually stopped in Meridian, Idaho. We were kind of shooting for Boise, I think, but just pulled over here. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Had lunch. It's been a great little stopover. And again, it's nice because we're not in any rush to get anywhere really soon, so just enjoying the day. Absolute carnage in this room right now. And what did we get here, Billy?
Mexican food.
I'm very excited because we found a taco truck. Taking tours fun going on in the background. And all the reviews said it was incredible. So, oh my goodness, that is a giant burrito. We have a rule, Billy. We get one burrito to split.
Well, we split the burrito, split the tacos, and split the torta.
That's a lot. Good morning. About to have breakfast. Oh wow, I haven't looked at my hair yet today.
It's a lip, I don't know. I just have
These little mini ones.
the big one.
Mini ones. So we just left the hotel and now we are exploring a wee bit of Pendleton. There's a riverfront thing here, so we're gonna walk along that for a while, see what there's to see. Get some wiggles out, some energy. You wanna film? Okay. Oh, okay, William camera.
Wow.
That's so pretty.
Your finger's in the way.
Oh
Move this finger.
wow. That's so nice. Okay, let's walk this way now. Woohoo! The blackberries! Once they arrive, I'd be eating them. Washington. Oh, are you making sure Wally's okay? Interesting burger experience. It feels like an eclectic group of people. I think everyone's on summer vacation, so there's like a lot of people coming through here. But I really appreciated the two different people that had assault rifles on their hats, just like with the American flag. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we still have like a total of 2 hours of driving, but we're gonna stop along the way for something cool. You're gonna have to wait and see what it is, though. We're done driving for a moment. We still have an hour left to get to our hotel, but I found this place called Snoqualmie Pass. I say that as if I founded it or something. I found it on Google. It said to stop here because it's beautiful. There's a lot to do. There were 3 top things that I wanted to do, but I just picked out one. You're making her laugh. Okay, I made a mistake. I took us to the wrong spot. So we got there and then Billy figured out that I was all wrong as usual. And then he finds out the right place to go, but it's actually closed right now because they are redoing the parking lot. So we just came to the Pacific Crest Trail, which I guess is like the Appalachian Trail. Like it takes 5 months to hike the whole through hike, so not gonna do that. So we're just gonna walk along the trail for like 10 minutes there and 10 minutes back and just throw some sticks, pick up some pine cones, play with some rocks, get out some energy. But I am loving this so much because it's so crazy. There's so many different plants here that I'm used to. That's what I love about traveling, is mainly just the different biomes. It's like going from New Zealand to Utah to then here. Even LA for that like one little hike that we did, I was just like, look at all the different flowers, this is so fun. So I am just like checking out all the ferns, all the different little flowers that are popping up, all the different little tiny things. There's a lot for me to learn. I'm excited. So this is obviously gonna look a lot more like Vancouver than anything else that I've seen so far. So I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm excited to get there and explore. And now I'm excited to come back here because, like I said, there were 3 different things that I wanted to do in this little, what's it called? Snoqualmie Pass? We'll go with that one. There's, yeah, 3 different things that I really wanted to do, and I narrowed it down to 1, and that didn't work out. So I'll just have to come back. I'm gonna have to find a little friend and do a solo trip. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know, I'm just blabbering on now because, oh, Snoqualmie. No, Snoqualmie. I don't know if you can read that. I probably absolutely butchered that too. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna have fun wandering around for a little bit. Just used a Kaibo. If you've ever had the joy of using an open pit toilet, my favorite experience is when the wind, where's the wind even coming from? When the wind rushes up onto your bare open bum. Pretty sure that's just a ball of like moss. What is that? Look at all this nature we're in and all the traffic. So stressful. We made it to our hotel and now we're trying to decide on what to have for dinner. I'm excited because this hotel is just immensely nicer, cleaner, more luxury, even though it is just very standard. Our last hotel last night was a bit grunge, which is just not what you want from a hotel. But this is really nice. We're having a lot of fun here. Okay, watch this cool trick. Watching? Gotta push up hard. Got the TV going as per usual. I feel like that's just the given when you go to a hotel. Like you gotta just have something playing in the background. Anyways, let's see what we decide on for dinner. We went with pizza. Good morning for the last time in the U.S. We're about to get to Canada. Like, we'll be there in less than an hour. What, William? Yeah, do you like being in the video? So we'll be there in like less than an hour, and then we have to cross the border, and not gonna lie, we're both a little nervous about it and a little bit stressed out. One of us is a lot more worried and stressed out than the other. But it's always the whole like, oh, make sure you declare everything, and you need to have like a list of everything that you're bringing over the border. And there's also the whole thing of like, I don't think I have a visa. So we're hoping it'll just be fine, because like technically we could all just cross the border with just our passport. Like, that was unnecessary.
I know, but he's going really slow.
It was unnecessary. So we'll see how it goes. And we're also, the other thing we're worried about is that it's going to take like 2 hours sitting there at the border with 2 kids strapped into the car that have already gone through way too much traveling in the last couple weeks. So hoping that everything goes really smooth and it's going to be wonderful. We're getting so nervous. I feel like we have 20 minutes left until the border, and we're feeling all the feelings. We're getting really anxious and things are going on. It just kind of felt like this day would never come, and now it's here, and I don't know how. That's why, one of the reasons why I really was looking forward to that West Coast trip, because it was so big that I knew that I would have to focus on the trip instead of like this moment. But now it's here. Now we're doing it, and we're getting scared. This is really odd. We're here. Oh, we're actually here an hour early, so we're going to just wander around and maybe try to find something to eat. It is way past lunchtime. We're kind of tired and exhausted, and also confused. Discombobulated, maybe is a better word. Because just everything is all, this happens every time we move to a different country, but everything is like slightly off. So you feel like you're in a weird time warp, just taking everything in. I just realized I never talked about the actual border crossing. So it's a bit stressful. It was a bit more than we were hoping for. Billy was like, this is what I was expecting all along, and I just thought we would just kind of breeze right through. Nobody really told us what we needed to do, and Billy had tried to ask and Google it, and he wasn't really getting very many definite answers. But we had what we brought, what his work said to bring, and our passports, and we went up to the lady, and she was like, you need to prove your profession. And he's like, how do I prove my profession? So she was like, any kind of other like bank payment or whatever from an old job, that will work. Luckily we happened to have that in the car, so we ran out and got it, but it was like an hour-long process with a toddler that has been in the car for like 3 days and a 6-month-old. So it wasn't ideal, but we also made it through pretty much unscathed, so it was okay. We're all really tired. Okay, I think I might actually, oh, that's Billy's hairy leg, in case you're wondering. So this is the end of our big grand journey. Not at all how we were expecting it to go, but even though we did end up doing a much different route, we still got here. We still made it to Vancouver. We made it to our Airbnb. It's already exploded because we moved everything from our van and into here, and we are so exhausted. We're so tired. We're so done. We made it. We're done. So we need to figure some things out. I think we're just gonna not do anything for the rest of the day. Tomorrow we have a whole day to tackle everything. But that's what this video is. It was us coming to Vancouver. We made it to Vancouver. I am going to have lots more to say about everything, but I think I might save that for another time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.